Guys, welcome to my YouTube video, and today I'm going to reveal you a case study of one of our high ticket clients in India, which we charged about 1 lakh rupees every single month. That how we were able to get 15 B2B high quality leads in pipeline, and most importantly 71 interested leads who were ready to jump on a call and were interested in their products in just 60 days. So I'm going to show you an entire case study of the 90 days, how we started out, what was the previous situation of the client, how what does change after 90 days, and what exactly we did, and what were the shortcomings, what were the mistakes we made, what were our strengths. Each and everything I'm going to cover in detail. So make sure to watch this video till end, because I'm going to reveal some amazing things that will help you to land high ticket clients if you are looking for people like that. So stay till the end of this video, because I people who will be staying till this end, I will give them the notion, the case study of this particular client, which they can also copy for themselves and make a case study of their previous clients, which can help them to land new clients. Okay, so let's start quickly. I will quickly share my screen. So I will cover two very important things. Key, what was the previous situation of the clients, and how after we help them to build a proper and systematic lead generation process through multi-channel outbound approach, and how what was their final situation. So I'm going to exactly show you what we promised, how much we charged. I'd already told you we were charging about 1 lakh rupees per month for services. How we started out, month by month analysis, strategy we followed, mistakes we made, and how we improved and accelerated. So stay till the end. It will help you to get results for your current clients, and it will also give you an idea how you can charge high from a person and deliver the same. So this is the case study in the form of Notion, which I will be explaining to you with the real WhatsApp chat that happened in the group. Okay, whatever we talked. So you can see this is a list. There were about 71 interested leads that we got from LinkedIn and cold emailing. And as a result, a lot of WhatsApp chats and everything. So now, when we started out with this particular person, I'm not going to tell the name, because when you will work with a B2B company, there are a lot of companies that sign in India that you won't reveal our name. So I had made sure that we are not revealing their name at any point of time. Now, the thing was simple when we started out. Okay. So these were the people that were doing good. They were doing already good. They had the product. They were in staffing and recruiting from last few years. Now the challenge was that only they were having referrals and networks at their lead generation sources. As a result, number of leads were very limited. It was depend upon the time. Sometimes they were getting 4 to 5 leads. Sometimes they were getting just one lead, and sometimes none. So they were depend on the market. They were depend on the external conditions for the same. The LinkedIn presence was there, since recruiting and staffing, LinkedIn is the main channel, but it was very weak. Weak in the sense key it was not a proper funnel, so it can guide a particular lead to its journey. As a result, it was a broken funnel, and there was no content engine. They were just reaching out to people, not putting content. And when I talked about content, that doesn't mean get becoming an influencer, but they were not having a content to build a social currency. Okay, and there was a lack of outbound process. So they told me, Bharat, we tried outreaching process, we tried to hire few freelancers in between, but we were not able to make a robust process for the same. They were having a poor marketing positioning. Now they had a good product, but the positioning was very weak. Because I will tell you very honestly, every HR who wants to do something after their job, they start a recruiting and staffing agency, and as a result, there are a lot of recruiting and staffing agencies in the market, and it's a very volatile market. So there was not a proper positioning in the market, and there was no a geographic strategy. Okay, how exactly to reach out to these type of people, how exactly to reach out to those type of people, and what should be the strategy. Okay, so these were a few of the very important but uh, large, I would say, key large challenges before we began. Now, these were the challenges. Now, we tried a very sophisticated and a very structured approach. So, when I had a call with client, sales call with client, I told him ki, see, I won't promise you bringing result in the first month, uh, or even after 40 to 55 days, because honestly, these were the few things that last time's freelancer promised you, and they were not able to bring it to you. Now, because it's not a product problem, it's an infrastructure problem. And you have tried a few times, but it has not worked with you, because before reaching out to people or before starting an outbound process, you need an infrastructure for the same. So I told him that particular thing, and for them, for 3 months, I made a very structured process, which I will show. Okay, so this was no, not this. 1 minute. So mm, so this was the plan. I will again share my screen. I think I have stopped sharing it. Okay, so as you can see my screen, okay, now this was the 3 months plan of action that I made. Ki in month one, we are just going to set up the things and test the things out. Okay, we'll set up the profile, we will do integrations, we'll set up all the tools that are required, we'll set up the basic automations, and we'll try with few DM scripts. And the people that you will be getting in this particular period of time, 5 to 6 leads, they will be mostly non-qualified. I told him right into his face, because this will be a testing phase, and as a result, in this phase you cannot expect anything. But as we move into month two, we will have a lot of data, we will have a lot of tests and experiments. And so we will refine the offer, we'll optimize the things, and we'll increase the number of qualified leads. So in month two, we'll bring you 10 to 15 leads, in which most of them will be qualified, as we'll refine and optimize the process. So this was the plan of action that I presented it to him. Now, how we implemented it? First of all, keep in month one, we did not just month one, in the beginning of month one, we did and set up all the things. Okay. And this was all the things go over going in parallel, testing and trying the things out. So in testing, what we did, we just did not filter out leads from Sales Navigator and start reaching out to people. Okay. We did something called as high intent prospect identification. Now, a lot of times, what we do, when we use Sales Navigator, we just put filters and put people who are active on LinkedIn, reach out to them, and expect a response. But these are the tools that do not work in unison. The more robust your research is, the more refining approach you can use by using this tool. So we used Clay, Apollo, Sales Navigator, and Perplexity to refine our research and then use the Sales Navigator. Okay. Now, in the beginning, we mostly we went with automation, because we wanted to try things out, a lot of things out as soon as possible. So in the beginning, we went mostly with automation, and honestly, I will tell you, uh, whatever we were scared of, it came to pass. At the end of the month one, we did not have a single interested lead in our hand, as I predicted. Now, a lot of times client agree to this particular thing that we need to give you this particular amount of time, this particular period of time. But as a result, when they are paying high ticket, they become very, I would say, impatient. Okay, because 1 month went, another month they have to pay the advance money out. So they become impatient and they ask continuously question, Bharat, where are the results? Where exactly are the results you promised? Now it's not easy to convince them because you can't keep saying this particular thing. Okay, I told you, this thing will work out. Somehow we have to present them the process, and a lot of times whatever we decide as an agency owner, most of the times things do not appear accordingly because there are a lot of factors of market research and competitors that comes. Okay, so at the end of the month one, we did not have a lot of results. There were 10 to 15 leads, mostly of them unqualified. Then what we did, along with automation, we uh, started doing manual outreach. So we increased our number of efforts in manual outreach and also put some efforts in automated outreach. So we did not completely wiped out automation outreach, but we started doing manual outreach, could get early traction to become more personalized and to understand the current hiring patterns and the market movements and what are the role specific needs that people in US, UK, and ASEAN countries needs. So as you can see, uh, I hope I'm owner in Charlotte, New York, North Carolina, hybrid. You only need USC or UGC. So we started getting traction. Help me with your contact. Sure, Shilpa, here is my WhatsApp number. As a result, we started getting the traction. Now, the key thing is that whenever you are in a volatile space like recruiting and staffing, a lot of times you may not get instant result because it may happen कि client do not want the resource right now, but they need eventually. So the thing that helped out in the month two, that rather than focusing just on the short term, which we were doing, of course, we started focusing on long term. Okay, so we started building a nurturing process so that whatever leads that we reached out in month one and then week seven, week eight, we started nurturing with them. We started having a follow up with them. And also, what we did, we started reaching out to them with the micro offers. Now, what are the micro offers? Let's say a particular person is promising something. Now, in that particular bucket, there are a lot of small products. Okay, now we started reaching out to different people with micro offers. As a result, we started getting a lot of responses, and this started happening after 45 days, after our infrastructure was completely set up. So guys, one thing needs to be keep in mind if you are from recruiting and staffing, or you are an agency owner who is helping recruiting and staffing companies, don't try to scale things up or don't try to expect the responses without setting up infrastructure, because this market is very volatile, and every other person is opening a recruiting and staffing agency. So you better be not someone, you better be the one who can help them for the same. Now, along with, as I told, micro offers, what we did, now when we were testing the things out, so we tested in US market, ASEAN countries, and a bunch of other markets as well. As a result, we started looking for the patterns. So we had a proper sheet where we analyzed the numbers, and as a result, we realized the particular percentage of positive responses in this particular area or in this particular geography or something like that. And after 60 days, when we had 10 to 15 people already in the pipeline who were interested, we noticed few patterns. Okay. And as we were moving, we were moving towards month 3. But honestly, I will tell you, there were a lot of instances in between where me and clients did not agree, because at the end of the day, honestly, client want results, and the result is not the number of people of or appointments. It's just the money in the bank, okay, or hope to get the money in the bank, confidence. As a result, we had a lot of heated moments in which client was not ready to go for the third month. I persuaded them. I told them, ki, see, these are the numbers. Now, here numbers plays a very important part. I told the clients that these are the numbers. Now we are not in month 1 where we are trusting and testing and trying things out. We have a robust process. Now it's just that we have to scale this thing up. As a result, and in month 2, what we did extra, that we started posting content for that particular client. So everything started working out. We For a particular company that was hiring, so we were doing a lot of manual outreach along with automated outreach. And also we changed a little bit strategy about the automated outreach. So we used a tool called a sales robot. Now sales robot has an AI agent that allows it to send personalized responses as per the client, okay, not automated. So we started using various good tools such as sales robot, and people started responding us to them, okay. And inside a company we started doing multi-threading. So for the particular company that was hiring, and we were looking at all the insights and the data. So let's say I go to LinkedIn, okay, and I go to LinkedIn, and let's say I want to go after AI companies. I type AI and I go after the companies, and I will go after the companies who has at least 200 to 1000 employees. I will go after the companies in North America. Honestly, if US. Okay. I will click on show results. Now there are 428 results. Now, if I look at this particular company scale AI, okay. So I have a premium account in my particular particular LinkedIn, in my LinkedIn account, and we inculcated premium account in client's LinkedIn. So I can see for this particular company, what is the hiring, you know, graph. What is the hiring graph in engineering, program management? So in last 6 months, you will see the headcount of this particular have decreased, while the headcount of engineering, in last 10 months, in last 3 months has increased by 10%. So that's how the research help us a lot. Now we started doing this multi-threading. We started reaching out to uh, different head decision makers in the companies with different messaging. As a result, our number of qualified leads just exploded, okay. A lot of people started giving their WhatsApp number. A lot of people started coming on a call. And we also did one more important thing, ki rather than presenting them as a recruiting and staffing company, we started presenting them someone with a thought leadership, okay. And this is something that is trending right now. So this all combined effort of whatever we tried, it just exploded out. And within 90 days we booked about 52 qualified meetings, okay, in which there, if I take the average, there are 5 to 7 qualified leads every single week, 10 to 12 hot leads added in pipeline, 50% acceptance rate, blah blah blah, this, okay. Tools were mostly, we use Sales Navigator, Apollo, Clay, Instantly. For LinkedIn automation, we use different tools as per our needs, but mostly we use Velexi or Sales Robot. And these are the gallery and proof you can see, okay. Key whatever, you will see a lot of two more interested replies we got today. So every single day it was 2 to 3 people who wanted resource. Now when I say interested, it does not mean that they want to come on a meeting. Interested mean people who are in the need of the resources like this. Okay, so if I can show you, happy to connect. Thanks for I really appreciate it. Great to connect someone who understands the scaling. We have been focusing on building automation, API driven end-to-end scaling. There's room for us, and I would love to learn more how you can support tech dealer product acceleration. Okay, so these guys need the resources, and these people were able to provide. And as a result, within just 2 weeks of the month three, we were able to get 15 plus B2B leads on their pipeline, in which three got closed, and a lot of people added in the pipeline as well. So this was a very brief case study on how we help the clients. Similarly, I will be coming with few more case studies in SaaS and marketing agencies, how we helped our clients, high ticket clients. So in case you are looking for the strategies, the techniques on how to close high ticket clients or how to deliver to those clients or anything like that, you can just subscribe to my channel, and you can reach out to me, bharat@xpersongrowth.com, in case you have any questions that you think has not been answered in this video. So see you in the next video.